This is me, playing disc golf on top of a mountain.
And I'm not joking, I played on an actual mountain.
And I'm talking everything from baskets on cliff sides to over hundreds of feet in elevation drop per hole.
Now granted, I've had some pretty cool disc golf experiences in my life.
But out of everything, this is definitely the coolest thing I've done so far.
But there's one slight problem.
You see, this course is located in Enumclaw. Wait, that can't be right. Hold up. Anyways, you see Summit Course is located in Enumclaw, Washington. The only issue is, I don't live in Washington. In fact, not even close.
But lucky for me, I actually happen to be going to Washington on vacation.
So doing the only reasonable thing a disc golfer would do, I packed my bag, grabbed some discs, and headed to the airport. Alright, just got off the plane. It's about 5 hours. We went back in time about 4 hours. So what was 11:30 at home is about 8:30 now. But the most important part is I got the discs, so yeah. So we made it to Washington. Plane landed yesterday, but we're only halfway there. We still gotta drive about 2-ish hours to get to the course, so... Alright, so we are here at the disc golf course, or at least at the summit, because the course is way up there. Now, I know what you're thinking. The disc golf course is at the top of the mountain, right? So, how am I gonna get up there? Option 1, I could hike up the mountain, but that would take too long. So, allow me to introduce you to option 2. You see that? That thing's called a gondola, and it just so happens that it's going to the top of the mountain. You know, where the disc golf course is. But before I was able to get on, we did run into some issues. Alright, so update, we were gonna go on the gondola to get up the mountain, but it doesn't open until 10, and it's 9 o'clock right now. So, they have a lower mountain course, so we're gonna go play that to kill some time. Got a 490-foot par 3, and my disc still landed here. Oof. Alright, full 18. It's like way down there. It's like 400 feet. It's going in the basket though, so don't worry about it. It's not going in the basket. I have no clue what. Alright, just finished with the lower course. I think I shot like even par, I wasn't really keeping score. But now we're gonna get on the gondola. Go up the old mountain. Alright, so we're on the gondola. Got good ways up the mountain. Got the discs. That's the most important part. And we're gonna go try to find this disc golf course. Alright, we made it to the top. 7,000 feet up. That's Mount Rainier. Now we gotta find the disc golf course. Oh, we found the course. Basket's down there, but we had to hike all the way down that, so. And I'm gonna be real with you guys. Hole 1 wasn't too special. It was just a basic chip shot around the corner, but the views were pretty cool. Should be really good. Alright, got another birdie putt. I'm blaming it on my footing. It's not the putter. It's the putter. Now at this point, things are going pretty good. I mean, I found the course, and on top of that, I'm playing pretty good. That wasn't until we discovered the hike to get to the next hole. It was long. Just a quick view of the mountains over there. Got a really long hike to get to the next hole, so I sit here and enjoy a good view of Mount Rainier and the disc golf basket. Trek begins. Oh! Alright, so far, 2 holes in. I've already had awesome views. Pretty decently shot shapes for the holes. This disc is working hard though. I've never thrown it a day in my life. First 2 throws, 2 birdie looks. So yeah. Alright, so we found hole 3. There's the, that's where we started from, way up there. And you can maybe see the basket, yeah, right there. 719 feet, par 3. Probably just a light putter for me, obviously. In all seriousness though, this hole is a 720-foot par 3. Par 3. That means that this drive has to be perfect. Oh, that's so gone. Oh, it hit my chest. Except I did the complete opposite. We literally searched for like 20 minutes. Can't find it. We're looking all over there. It's right here. What'd you find there? Disc course. Right. My cameraman slash caddy just found us another disc.
12503.
Well, if we don't like it, I'll throw it off the mountain and see how far I can throw it. That's great. Anyways. Alright, kind of redeemed myself from that last still got pin high. Still got circle 2 look here, so I'll try to make this for birdie, get back to even. Alright, hole 5. We are 1 over par, and the basket is way down there. 950 feet away. Let's do it. And this next hole is a beast of a par 4. It's 975 feet long, 300 feet downhill with extremely tight fairways. So if there was any other time in the world to throw a good shot, it was now. That was perfect. Best shot of the day right there. Threw a destroyer that's been in the used rack for a long time, and now that thing's going in the bag if it survives out here. 967 feet. That thing definitely went at least 900, or call it 800. That thing was just crushed. That was the coolest shot of my life, dude. That's awesome. Now you might have just heard me mention the disc I just threw, which was this. It's just a basic Star Destroyer from Innova, but I've been starting to like it. And I was able to get my hands on it thanks to a local retailer called Joe and Rob Disc Golf. They practically have every disc from the big name manufacturers available, as well as all the latest and greatest releases. And the coolest part, they actually decided to sponsor me, which means that right now you can use my promo code AllofZDG to get free shipping on orders over $20. So if you've been searching for a new disc recently, this might be worth looking into. And on top of getting to try out a new disc, you're also supporting me and a local disc golf retailer. Now back to the video. Alright, about 150, 200 out. I slipped. Good puck. That's a cool hole. Alright, hole 6. Slipped so hard, but it didn't work out. Oh, that wind. Alright, hole 7. It's right down there. Alright, hole 8. We've been playing pretty sloppy. Now, I'm gonna be real with you guys. This is the part in my round where my game started taking a turn for the worst. And I didn't really do anything bad on this hole. I took my par and moved on. Oh no. That's literally my 4th whiffed putt of the round. And it left me with an even longer comebacker for par. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Let's go. Just to put in perspective how high up this disc golf course is. You can see the gondolas going up, and we worked our way all the way down. And after that drive, we were left with yet another 40-foot death putt. But learning from our mistakes, we would never run this putt, right? Right? Now I'm honestly just going to speed through some of the next holes because they're not really too special. Alright, after going downhill about 4,000 feet, finally got an uphill shot. Luckily, we were able to recover the disc. Honestly, not that far from the basket. And this is the only distance driver that I have. So, I mean, now I actually lost my recording on my second shot, but it didn't go in the basket, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, now that we're done with all the boring holes, let's move on to hole 15, which has some serious elevation drop. I still threw it way short. Alright, hole 16. 3 more holes to go. I just want 1 birdie. That's the new challenge. Oh god, that's one. I then proceeded to shank it into the woods. And because we thought that disc was gone, I decided to re-tee. I know, smart, isn't it? Yeah, that wasn't too smart. Alright, some good news. We found my first drive. Except the... Yeah, we're kind of a little bit trapped here. We're playing it as it lies, for sure. Alright. This is the line we gotta hit. Made it out. Oof. Now I gotta figure out how to get out of here. Hole 17. I am running it. Alright, now that we've finished the round, let me give my honest review of the course. Let's start off with the negatives, and honestly, I don't really have many. Firstly, actually finding the course proved to be kinda difficult. Due to a lack of signage and some construction going on, it took us quite a while to find the disc golf course. Secondly, the baskets weren't in the best quality or condition, but that didn't really affect me because I sucked at putting. And lastly, and probably the biggest issue of them all, were the tee pads. Now this was a problem I found on every hole, which wasn't very helpful as it led to a lot of slippage. Now let's move on to the positives. First, let's talk about course design, which in my opinion, I thought was really good. There are multiple shot shapes and throws I needed to perform, which made every single hole feel unique. Secondly, some of the crazy elevation drops on some holes were just super cool. And on top of that, it allowed me to get some pretty crazy distance on some of the shots. Like this one that went over 750 feet, which is just crazy. Especially because I know darn well I'm not touching that distance anytime soon. And lastly, the overall experience was just really awesome. From having to take a gondola up to the course to all the amazing views along the way, it made this round really cool. But if there's one thing that I got out of this entire journey, it's that now I can tell people that I throw 750 feet. Let's go.